Hi, welcome to Candy's Burgers and Fries.
Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like down below.
And don't forget to leave a comment as well. See you guys later.
Murders at the factory, okay. The entire establishment found candies, burgers, and fries. Probably went into effect 1980. Okay. Which would bring in the introduction of Just the Chimpanzee, remodeling and refurbishing that blank coloring board, our star attractions, Candy and Cindy the cat, and then bring in the 3 servers. Names unknown. Okay. So if they just had those, then with side attractions from Rat Cat Theater, performers would wear costumes during the day, interact with the children. And there's something else. And I found dead 2 performers of the Rat Cat Theater. The star attraction Rat was found with a broken neck on the floor of the back room. And the performer Cat found strangled next to him, assumed murder from the actor Rat, only to be found as later admitted by the Puppeteer to have murdered them both. Then why is that? Why is Rat familiar? Why does that sound? No. That's no. That
Is there something you need?
How long were you back there? How long did you spend back there with them before I found you?
40 years or so.
And what did you do before that? Because if we have established, by you being the only one that's necessarily active consistently, no mechanical insides, unlike red or blank. the factory, found some documents, police report of what happened to them. Just normal, nothing. Police report, couple blueprints, and there's a blueprint for someone. Haven't looked at it yet, just put it on the shelf with the others. Looking into the police report, time of day in the newspaper article, and the candy's location, because technically they would be popping up when looking at it. Another interesting thing came up.
What is it?
They were killed. Not entirely sure if that was accident or not. Yours didn't seem like one. Your friends in the back room. We had that one interesting night. Sammy called me in, and they moved. They walked around. That was it. Haven't moved since. Haven't interacted with anything. As far as I know, no reports from Sammy. Check the videos just in case every now and again. Haven't moved since. Checked all of their files because majority of the newer ones have cameras in them, with the exception of you and Vinnie. None of them were in the suit, so those quote-unquote empty suits, got up, walked around, and went back to where they were. Wonder why they're empty suits. Because if nothing's in them, how do they move? It's the equivalent why you move, why the equivalent why the twins move. Same thing.
You know, I went offline for a bit just to get over the whole fact that I finally had to tell the two. Also, I'm still upset at you by that.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to deal with the aftermath, you just had to tell them.
That was extremely hard.
Yeah.
And now I'm figuring out from what you're saying is basically...
Yeah, someone murdered some people. And didn't say anything.
That explains.
And some of those people are very interesting. The performer that played Rat, the name seemed really familiar. Really familiar.
Rat or Cat?
Rat. The name of the actor that was in that costume, that would do whatever. Name seemed really familiar. Yeah. Wait,
it was an act.
Yeah.
That explains why they didn't move at night.
Yeah, they're empty suits. Like
I thought there was endoskeletons.
No, that's why they never move. They don't move. If they did, I would have reprogrammed them, fixed up the suit, and they'd be walking around now. No. Performer for Rat seemed really interesting. Name seemed really familiar. Friend of my dad's. Not sure how often I talk about it. I grew up with aunt and uncle for a specific reason. Mom bailed at an early age, and dad died. Wonder how dad died. At work. At one of these types of places.
There's so much you don't know.
I don't care. From what the police report is, nope. I spent a lot of time with him when he wasn't at work, or when he was at work. Which means I knew you. And maybe, at the tail end, I knew you as well. Which... Blank. I don't ask a lot from you most of the time. This is the one time that I'm gonna ask you. Please get up.
I already am up.
Please stand in front of him.
Okay.
I should have left him. I should have left him in that room. I should have left him in that back room. But I didn't. I didn't know where you were. I didn't choose to know. I didn't care. He trying not to break anything. I'm trying not to hurt him. Not like I can. Or you.
Basically just... Yeah, you're either going to be punching wood or metal, which will not help your hand.
I don't know, wood seems easier. Especially more towards him.
If you must know, if I let him go that day, he would have ruined a lot of lives. Not
He would
just
have ruined
mine.
yours. The performer that played Rat, his life was already lost. I could have still had a dad. I maybe would have had a mom. Because she left when he died. Instead, I lived with my aunt and uncle for majority of my life.
And that's not my problem, is it?
Okay, I gotta stand back in front of him. No, stay
You know what
behind
could
me.
not be my problem? Call someone. I don't really care who. Call it through the company, whatever. It'd be a shame if we sealed up that back wall to leave you back there with the people you murdered for however long. Get rid of the box. Figure out something to put back there.
I was already with them for 40 years.
Yeah. So you could do another 40.
And if you want to, I won't stop you. So if you really want to do it, then do it. Because I'm sure your sweet father would be proud if you did. So go ahead, call the company, have me sealed in that back room. Just know I will always be watching, even from closed doors. Because this face will always be burned in your mind.
I already
It's
have
always
the
going to be another regret that you've had since at an early age.
I spent a good 3, maybe 4 months with you, just you. You never thought to tell me any of that? I understand you didn't know that was my dad, but you could have told me that to begin with.
Well, you said that.
Not like
You
I
would
could have gotten rid of
acted
you.
out the way you are now.
I couldn't have gotten rid of you. I still would have done what I needed to get you and your soul away from me. You wouldn't have lost anything. You're lucky that Molten blew up that place. Or I'd send you back through that and leave your soul to wander that room.
Your threats don't mean anything. If you really wanted to, like I said, you could. And who would stop you? Me? Him? Molten? No. No one would. Because I don't care what you do with this point.
To sit there in that back room for another 40 years with nothing but them. Because unlike the rest of them in this place, they can turn off. You are forced to sit there for however long and to do nothing. You don't use that back room for anything. just storage for them. I have my workshop. We have a freezer. I don't need anything else. Cindy? Go to your box. You make sure he gets there. Shit. What are you two doing?
We didn't hear anything. Mm-mm.
So I can see you out of the corner of my eye running around back there.
Oh, you didn't see
I
anything.
don't think I did.
No, nothing. We're off, right?
Nope.
Andy?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Bonjour.
G'day, mate. You want some grog?
Welcome to the kitchen.
Entertainment's turned off. Oh no, look at us. Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Sammy should be here in a little bit. You're in charge till she gets here. Do not let him leave. I don't give a shit about the rest of them. They can leave. As long they should manually come back. Do not let him leave.
I already know I won't.
Welcome back, by the way.
Right. Afterwards, I just might go back to sleep for another few days.